Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Moe Jeudy-Lamour about Ted Lasso. Season 2 of Ted Lasso is going to be dropping July 23rd on Apple TV+. Moe, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show.
Oh, dude, thank you for having me, and thank you for saying my name properly.
Of course, man. So it's exciting because we meet Zorro, Thierry Zorro, your character, the goalkeeper. We meet you a little later in season 1. You come to Richmond, and it's an exciting time because the team, I feel like, bonds a lot before unfortunately getting relegated. You bond a lot and everything. And what was that just like, that experience like for you as an actor, being with that group of guys, being on set with everything and actually being like a team, even though it's TV, you guys felt like you were a team.
Yeah. No, it was actually crazy because I came in half of literally in the middle of the season, in the middle of the runtime of us filming over there. And it was so cool because everybody took me in like I had been there for a while already. So it felt so cool. All the boys, all of them. And honestly, I can't even say who I'm closest to because we're just all always all together. We're a very, very good unit.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like you all like on Instagram, you all hang out with each other,
which
is awesome.
A lot. Actually, when I left, right before I left, we all went to a big amusement park in London, and it was we were the whole crew there. It was so much fun.
Absolutely. No, that is great. So, your character is from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. You are also from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. What was your background and familiarity with soccer?
Dude, not much. Not much. I played a little bit as a kid, because Montreal is such a European city in North America.
Of course.
So a lot of people actually play football and stuff. So I played a little bit.
Yep.
And then that's it, really. That was my only thing. And then I thought that I was going to be one of the strikers or something like that. But Jason was like, bro, trust me, be the goalkeeper. And I was like, all right, cool, let's do that. And then I was the goalkeeper. And then I saw how much they were running around. And I was like, thank you, Jason. I'd rather be the goalkeeper. I'm not doing much, but I just stand around.
There is so much going on in Ted Lasso. It's one of the best shows on television, in my opinion. I love it. The sports football component obviously is amazing, but it's way more than just about football, Mo. There's so much going on. Did you notice that as well? Like how packed this show was when you worked on it?
Yeah, but that's I didn't even have any doubt about that, just because it's Jason is he's so smart as a writer and as knowing where the show is going and what's going on. And so I knew the show is it says that it's about football, but really it's not. It's about life, and it's about so much more than just football. So I knew right away. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be about that.
Oh, absolutely. Has it hit you that you've already done 2 seasons of it? It's pretty crazy.
Wow, no, actually, I have no. You just made me realize that's very crazy. I just did 2 seasons of that. Yeah, straight up.
And it's crazy. And what was the reception? Because we all know the reception's been unbelievable from all around the world. But I want to know for you specifically, your family and friends, what's the reception been like for you?
Well, my friends make fun of me a lot more now. They have more material to make fun of me of, And then family a little bit, but it's really more just the funny thing is that the show came out, I think, in August or September. I think it came out.
Yeah.
And it was okay, there were a few billboards out here in LA, and then there were a little bit of stuff. And then it's when we were filming season 2 that it really blew up because of the award shows and stuff like that. And then once that happened, then it was a completely different story. People hitting me up that I hadn't seen in years, being like, "Oh my God, yeah, I'm watching the show. The show's amazing." I cried, and I'm like, "Wow, this is really." It's as if I was like, "Oh, okay, finally, people are realizing how much of a genius Jason is."
Absolutely.
And all of the writers.
Yeah, and obviously we're not going to go into spoilers, but for season 2, I mean, we know, season 1, the team gets relegated and has to kind of start from square one a little bit. And it's interesting, you see it in the trailers, Mo. I mean, the team's having a lot of draws. They're not doing so hot. I mean, it's an interesting concept, right? Where you're relegated, you think you'd be like a stronger team in, one of the lower divisions, but I mean, it's a whole different world for Richmond.
Yeah, completely different. Absolutely different. And yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with all of that. I truly wonder.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting. I mean, from what we see with Thierry Zorro, he's a goalkeeper, but he's a team player. Like, you see a lot of players on the team support each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna see that a lot in season 2 as well. But what's that like playing that character? What's it like playing Zorro?
It's he's so close to me though, which is pretty cool. It's like, and the cool thing is that they allow us to do so much, because when something happens on the field, we can just react just the way that we want. They'll be like, all right, you react the way you want, And so for Zorro, it's always fun because I always try to make him not blame other people.
Yeah,
like he takes in a lot of stuff. Like, he'll be like, yeah, no, like it's my fuck up. I shouldn't have done that. Or it's like, so I enjoy doing that. I feel like I feel like he's like a Patrick Roy or Carey Price. Yeah. That's who I wanted to like mold him after.
Speaking of class and amazing people, I mean, you get to work with the fantastic Jason Sudeikis. What's it like working with him?
Yeah, no, Jason is like it's amazing to work with him. I'm such a fan, even though he's a boy of mine. I'm like, and again, like, to me, he's so generous, and not like with money or anything like that, but just like with his time, with his experience, with the way, if you ask him a question about acting or about life, he'll give you like a long answer of 10-15 minutes about like his experience and why he went that way, what he should have done, and how you should take it. Like, he's the best. Honestly, I'm so fortunate to be able to call him a friend.
Absolutely. This is more of kind of like a statement of why I like Ted Lasso, and I want you to kind of like comment on it rather than ask you a question. But the show has a lot of heart. I think that's one thing I love the most about it. Like, the heart in this show is it's crazy how much heart is in a show.
The funny thing is, I was talking to Jason about that. And we were just talking about like being a good person and all that. And basically he was saying that to him, Ted Lasso is him, but like to the best person that he could be.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's so cool, man. It's like, basically it becomes like, okay, so how can you be this good of a person?
Yeah.
And what are the steps that you can take, and how you should see life, and especially people who are like not good people towards you,
Yeah.
And I think that's why the show has so much heart. It comes from such a good place.
Absolutely. No, it does come from that. I think that's the perfect way to put it. Like, it comes from such a good place for sure. Can you talk a little bit more about, like you said, you guys do everything together. When you guys are around, you guys hang out, but like, Christo, Toki, Phil, I mean, you're all like, you're all pretty close right now. I mean, are you all like really into like football and follow football and stuff like that? Is that a thing as well?
The funny thing is, me and Jason used to play. We played FIFA, just me and him together for a long time, and then after that we did like AFC Richmond on FIFA. So we were all playing, and then it was the whole team, and we played all our characters, which is amazing. And then I think Jason was playing. I think he was Jamie Tart.
Yeah.
Was he Jamie Tart? No, he wasn't Jamie Tart. I think he was Roy Kent. Jason was Roy Kent. Yeah. And then one of my good friends also, Joe, who's one of the writers, Joe Kelly, one of the writers creators. He plays Jamie Tart, and he's like the best player on our team. Like, he scores all the goals and all of that. He's amazing. But we always play all together. We played FIFA. Even it's the best because like. Some of us are in LA, and the rest are in London. So it's like we keep in touch the whole time. We're playing and we're talking about stuff. And like, we used to play like around like Saturdays at like from maybe 1 to like 4 p.m. because we were having so much fun, But it's like, we're a close knit crew, and then we're like, when we're all together, we definitely like when I was still in London when it was when the Euro had started. So like I went to watch the games with the boys, and it was so cool because, you know, like we're Canadian, and
Yep.
so we don't really have a thing that's so close for football like we have L'Impact, you know, but we
Yeah.
don't have like something that's as far as that. So that's why I was like, yo, this is amazing to be able to like be part of the whole thing and be like kind of part of England and be like rooting for England in that moment. I thought that was really cool. And now they're going to the championship. And the crazy thing is because we're doing the premiere here, a lot of the cast is in LA.
Yep.
So like the British people are in LA now. So we're all going to go watch the game all together and just have a blast like that. But this time in our city.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing.
That's fun.
When did you officially like move to LA? Because you're from Montreal originally.
Yeah. So I'm from Montreal, moved to Toronto, moved to Vancouver.
Toronto, of course.
And then just acting stuff, you know.
That's literally the route. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And then 4.5 years ago, I moved to LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And did you go to college in Montreal?
I did. Yeah, I went to Concordia.
Okay. Where did you do CEGEP? Dawson?
Oh no, I went to Marinopolis.
Okay, I went to Dawson. I did the cinema communication. Yeah.
That's so funny. That's we were super close.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, too, there was a lot of people. It's crazy because I did the cinema communications program, so a lot of the actors were in my classes too, all the theater kids, and they're all on like Netflix shows, and Amazon. It's so cool. Like
one of the biggest ones is Tim Rozon. I think he did that. Yeah, and now he's like, bro, he's been working, killing it.
Well, one of my friends, Jesse Camacho, who I was in with him, he was on a show called Less Than Kind. He's on Lock and Key on Netflix now.
Oh, Lock and Key, that's amazing.
I know, it's just cool to be like you're in class with these people, and then
and now they're like killing it. But it's also people that never gave up. You know, they always did it and did it and did it and did it, and that's what you got to do.
It is really, really cool. Kind of a non-Ted Lasso question. I mean, like I said, we talked about we're both Canadian. We're from Montreal, you know, so you're a Canadian storyteller living in LA right now. In terms of like Canadian content being created by Canadians in Canada, I feel like we're getting better. But like, you know, you're a Canadian on Ted Lasso, which is an American show. You know what I mean? On Apple TV Plus. Do you find that there's a little bit more room to improve in terms of like stuff in Canada? Like, where do you think we're at with Canadian productions?
Sure, yeah, there's definitely. I think it's good. Yep. You know, I think I would love to see something where they're like. I was fortunate enough to be in Bon Cop Bad Cop, like the second one, and I think that's such a good thing because it was both. It was Ontario and Quebec that did something together, and it came out like. I feel like they should do so much more of that.
I know.
I think that would be amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it's funny because you're seeing a lot of some of the biggest shows on the planet right now film in Canada, like in Toronto and Vancouver. Like, it's crazy.
Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver.
Yeah, and Montreal too. But they're not Canadian shows. They're American shows. There's a difference. Some people don't.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Like, I was on X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men filmed in Montreal.
Yeah. Which one was that one?
It was X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Jesse Camacho's dad was Nixon in that.
Oh, no way.
Mark Camacho, yeah.
Yeah, I know him. I think it was like the second or third time I worked with him.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I'm really good friends with his son, who's an actor on Lock and Key, Jesse Camacho.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Such a small world. That's funny.
Oh, it is. You know, it's funny. It's like, is it such a small world, or do we just know a lot of people?
Yeah, that too. That too. That's very true.
It is amazing.
That's very true.
Mo, thank you so much for coming on Popternative for a little bit.
Thanks for having me, man.
Ted Lasso Season 2, Apple TV Plus, July 23rd, and then every week a new episode's going to come out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing.
Yep. For the next 3 months, man.
It's gonna be. Where could people follow you on social media? Because I've seen you post a lot of Thierry Zorro fan art, which is awesome too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're getting fan art.
It's so crazy. I'm like, what? But they're so nice. I'm like, keep doing them. Keep doing them. I love them.
Absolutely. So what's your Instagram?
Instagram is Mo Thursday Love.
Yep.
Because it's basically because my name is Moe Jeudy-Lamour, so Jeudy in French is well in English is.
Is it bad? I didn't clue it in at all.
You know that most people don't, and I'm like, guys, Jeudy-Lamour.
But
Thursday
it's not.
Love.
It's Jeudi. It's not jeudi.
It's jeudi. It's like
So it is. Is your name technically like Moe Jeudy-Lamour?
yeah. It's
Okay.
basically Mo Thursday Love. It's basically that, but in French. The cool thing is I can say it in every language.
Absolutely. But seriously, man, I'm really happy for you and the cast and crew of Ted Lasso. I think it's one of the best shows on the planet right now. And it's an important show. We need shows like Ted Lasso. So thank you very
man. I
much,
appreciate
man.
that. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, this has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. You're going to be able to catch Moe Jeudy-Lamour as Thierry Zorro in season 2 of Ted Lasso, July 23rd on Apple TV+. Until next time, this is Mo and Peter Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.